YouTube crew, what is going on, and welcome back to another video. Now today we're back with our Spectating Rebirth series, where I basically drop in, I immediately die, and I spend the rest of the game live breaking down exactly what is going on. Now what's the benefit of this series for you? My whole goal with this series is to live break down gameplay that probably looks a little bit more similar to yours. Being a 4KD player, it allows me to give you insight into things I think they're doing well, mistakes that they're making, areas they can improve upon, and really how I would handle certain situations differently. So I hope you find today's video helpful. If you do, let me know down in the comments below. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in here with what I think is a pretty sweaty squad, although we will see. We are in quads. There's already only 8 other teams alive. 3 teams got wiped very quickly. But we're really going to take a look at this team, focusing on things that they do well, things that they don't do well, specific players as well. And I really want to focus on movement today. Why movement is so important. I think a lot of players are... Maybe this team isn't that sweaty. A lot of players understand that they need to be using movement and understand the movements, but they don't really actually execute on it. And I want to show you why it's so important. The real basis, the real simple point of why movement is so important is it allows you to get kills without taking damage, or while taking less damage, which is really the basis for starting the 1v2, 1v3, and 1v4, right? We all want to start to get to that point where we can split from teammates and start pushing on our own. But in order to do that, we have to get kills without taking damage. There's 2. There's one, other one's to the left. Let's see how he re-challenges this. Right below. He's going to challenge. He's in the corner. Yep. So unfortunate situation for that guy. Let's see if this team actually gets loadout. This team should end up getting loadout here. But going back to what I was saying, you know, movement is so crucial because it's going to allow us to start to get kills without taking damage. And I'm not talking about fancy stuff here. I'm not talking about stim plays, sliding around corners, and, you know, super speed with stims or bunny hops or anything like that. I'm talking about basic movement. Slide canceling, strafing, jump peeking corners, a little bit of jumping while shooting. Things that are going to allow us to take less damage. They get loadout down. Let's see what they go ahead and do from here. They have enough money for a UAV. So my first thought process here is let's go ahead and get UAV up, and then we'll take it from there. By the way, we've got Mr. Jokestar here. Let's see who else we got. We got Tree, and I am going to put KDs on the screen for you. I'm not totally sure what they are in this exact moment, but Hook Zip, if they had had a UAV, you would have been able to see that that guy was up there. And this guy's right here. Slope. Wow, he just gets shot in the back. Okay, so I thought this team was a little bit sweaty, but they are really struggling with awareness, which would have been fixed if they had just taken 10 seconds to pop a UAV. Now, this next team right here, are we pushing to a next team? I don't know if we are or not. No, this team's still up. Mr. Jokester. And notice he does not avoid any bullets there. That's a great situation of all he did was kind of shoot the guy. And if he avoids some bullets there, takes a little bit less damage, he may actually have a chance to get both of those kills right there. All 3 still alive, and this lobby is just getting absolutely smoked. There's definitely a sweat squad in here, and it's not the team that we're watching. It's not the team that we're watching, but let's see how they still play it. Things that they can do better. That's what we're really focusing on. All of this started, all of this blender started because of the fact that they did not just simply get a UAV up. It's where I always talk about information is the easiest way to get better at Rebirth. They're still struggling. They're still in the blender here. He's going to toss stun. 2 guys all the way back. Good hold. And don't slow peek corners. I want to take that enemy as an example of why you don't slow peek corners. The person that's peeking has an advantage. The person that's peeking there has an advantage. As you turn this corner, you got to slide right. No, don't stun there. Well, you can stun. It ended up working out okay, but in that situation, you just want to challenge that. And that guy's just full sending. This actually might be the sweat spot that keeps killing them over and over. And that team might, this team that's killing them might actually be farming them a little bit and letting one person stay alive and keeping this team alive so that they can basically just keep killing them over and over and over again. So he is slide canceling, and the reason slide canceling is so important, by the way, is not because it's a sweaty thing to do. It's because it actually allows you to move faster, get from point A to point B quicker, allows you to not get caught out in the open, makes you a harder target to hit as a sniper. By the way, this guy's mounted, which is very dangerous. Let's see what they do here. One below, definitely below. You hear a door, right? So where is that door? That door, and this is a little bit about game and map awareness, right? That door is going to be down below in showers. So got to be thinking there's somebody down there anticipating. I hear him to the right. He's pushing. Yup, got him. And notice just a little bit of strafing there. A little bit of strafing. Didn't need to be anything fancy. Allows him to get that kill. Look, he does take a lot of damage there, but he wins that 50-50 situation. Notice the jump there. That jump as well makes it a little bit harder for you to be hit by a sniper. That sniper might be going for your head. You jump, and now he hits you in the stomach, and you don't actually go down in that situation. People always ask me, Joe, how do I challenge snipers? Well, that is a great way to do it, which is by just giving a slight jump as they are trying to shoot you, as you see that glint, to avoid that headshot. Now, while we're just kind of waiting for teammates to fly back here, if you are looking to get better Rebirth, I took my KD from a 0.72 over a 4 KD on Rebirth. I know what it actually takes to get better. If you're a 2 KD player, 1 KD, or a 0.5 KD, whatever it may be, if you're looking to get better at Rebirth, just consider hitting that subscribe button down below. That will tell YouTube that you're interested in my content and you want it to be pushed to you a little bit more. And I do videos every single day. I live stream on YouTube 4 days a week. If you want to know when I'm posting and going live, make sure you turn on that notification bell as well. Now, let's see him go ahead and push up here. Getting caught in the tag sprint. I hear one to the left here, so you got to be careful. And this team's still just chilling here. Good shots. He gets the down. He gets the thirst. Again, notice just a little bit of strafe there. A little bit of strafe. He's going to stim in. He should. Got him in the corner. Is this team going to win this fight? That's not a team wipe yet. That's not a team wipe. One more there. One down below, I think. He needs to go get plates from the team that he wiped. I don't know why he's not. Go get plates. Go get plates. What? How many kills do the other guys have? Oh, we got sniped. Fire. I wish I could see if he was slide canceling or not. I think this guy's up on water tower. Garbage is not garbage. Let's see. I want to see what the other players are doing. We watched the one player for a while. And he has good movement. He slide cancels well. Now he finally gets plates. And I think this team's really struggling with a little bit of awareness. Mr. Jokester running the Type 100 in the automaton. They're playing pretty close together, although they've kind of been in the blender the whole game. They finally started a little bit of a regain. And this is where, like, you got to start to come back here. You got to start to get UAVs up, understand where people are. Snipers somewhere to his right, kind of out by that crate. And this is the biggest problem that so many people have. That if you just solve this problem, you will help yourself immensely. That is not having a plan of action. They're not doing anything. They're just kind of looking for people. They're just kind of hoping people show up and push them. In Rebirth, I promise you, especially if you start to get... Please do it. Oh, he didn't do it. He got downed. Holy smokes. That guy quickscoped both of them. That's tough. I got you. And notice the movement of his enemy right there, right? Sliding back and forth, being a tough target to hit. But, you know, I promise you in Rebirth, at some point, as you continue to progress and get into better lobbies, or maybe it's even in the lobby that you're in now, you are either going to be pushing somebody, or eventually you will get pushed by a good team. So we want to start to become that better team, become that team that is being aggressive, keeping UAVs up, putting ourselves in good positions, allowing us to challenge other teams and keep control of fights. You know, a lot of times people are like, how do I avoid getting 3 stacked by teams? Well, you avoid getting 3 stacked by not allowing that team to actually push you and to be preemptive and push teams that are out in the open and push teams that are, you know, easier kills that you can see on minimap by keeping UAVs up. They just keep getting sniped. By the way, if you just keep getting sniped like this and you want to keep challenging, don't plate up. Don't waste plates. Just keep challenging. Try to get it down. One's down below. One's above. Just flew in. Let's see what they did. Yeah, he just waited. That enemy was just way too aggressive there. Way too aggressive. You know there's a bunch here, and they still have no plate. This guy still has no plates. So Tree's got 1, Yellow Mellow's floating with 5, Mellow's got 8, and Jokestar's got 7. So let's go ahead and watch Mellow here. See what he's doing. He's got plates. Let's see how his movement is. You got a dot above. There's still 4 teams, so this lobby died out. Like I said, when I picked this up, there were only about 8 other teams, but this lobby's staying very healthy. Generally, that is a bunch below. Multiple. Be careful. You don't want to over-peak this, and he's coming to his team right now. I need help. Again, you hear the doors down below, right? So when you're in prison and you hear those doors, this is not a good position to be in. You're looking the wrong way. They're going to have to push up to you. They're going to have to push up 1 of 2 ways. They're either going to have to push up that stairwell or they're going to have to push over to the left. You just saw him push over. Let's see how they play this. Guy down below. One's going to peek right in this window. He needs to get off this ledge here. Mr. Jokestar showing out here. And notice again the lack of confidence. Lack of confidence because of the lack of plan. They don't really know where anybody is right now. Get a UAV up, figure out where people are, start to rotate. Now, let's talk about Endgame here. Endgame's my favorite. Hit shots, 1, 2, down, thirsted. Yep. Where are those people? Figure out where those people are. Start to figure out what your next move is. Now, let's talk Endgame here. I don't know why, like, I do videos all the time on how to win more. People just don't love them, but I always love talking about how do we win more endgames? How do we put ourselves in the best position? How do we clutch up situations? This situation, or in any situation, the 2 questions that you need to ask yourself are, every single endgame, where's your power position and where's your cover? So in this situation, we're looking for high ground. Grandma's house and headquarters are going to be the power position. Let me see map. So you can go one of 2 ways here. Technically, this is going to be your higher ground. So that's kind of where you want to be overlooking Nova. But just to understand that there could be snipers top Nova, you don't want to go down there. Now, where's your cover? You have a ton of cover. What's going to end up happening here is there's going to be a little bit of a stalemate between Grandma's house and headquarters versus Nova 6. And it's going to come down to circle pole. And once circle poles, we'll again talk about where's the power position, where's the cover. Does this team need to early rotate or late rotate? Notice they have no idea where anybody is. There's a team in headquarters. There is a team top headquarters. But they don't really have a plan of action. They have plenty of money for a UAV to figure out where everybody is. Pop a UAV, see what happens. That's going to give away a lot of people's locations. There could be a team over, there could be 2 guys over in headquarters that you could easily wipe. That's going to make this endgame a lot simpler. They also have enough to buy their teammate back. So if they get torched by a team that they should know is there. What is this guy running? What is Tree running in terms of a... He's running stims. Okay. Okay, so where's your high ground? Where's your cover? Look at the guy. Look at the guy to the right. I told you there was a team. There was going to be a team Nova. There's going to be a team Nova. So let's see what happens. Mello goes down. Jokester's already down below. So he early rotated. He was able to get in here, which is good. You know, they lost power position to high ground. Is there one right below? I think I heard footsteps. They're definitely all above. And there's still 4 teams left here. There's still 4 teams left. Okay, so Tree gets a kill. Tree's going to go down from this guy right here. He gets the thirst. So let's go back. This guy gets a little bit of a decent circle pull. He can play out this way. There's one right to his right outside. As you turn this corner, do not slow peek this corner. You got to play quick. You got to slide around this corner. Anticipate people. Centering with your crosshairs. Will bunch right above. You got to early rotate this as you are. You can't rotate this with circle. It's already too late. He's going to die from up above.
Your team is in the top 5.
One right there. One straight ahead of you. He's dead. He might be dead to the cluster. Yep. See ya. And that's game. I don't know. That guy just won. So I hope you found today's video helpful. Start to use movement to your advantage. A lot of talk today about movement, about positioning. So I hope you found today's video helpful. As I always say, let's get better today, and I will see you.